job as a podcaster, and then they're at home making me dinner. Like, wow.
He's my
But I
stay-at-home.
I have to think about it, and I have to do it for myself because I'm an independent woman.
Yes, but also I'm like, it would be much cooler if you let me order Westville. Thank you for this home cooked meal, but
I want a home cooked meal.
a kale salad awaits.
I'm literally gonna eat roasted broccoli and frozen meatballs.
We're obviously eating something similar. When I say home cooked, I mean he's putting something in the oven.
Yeah. And
it's not me doing it.
It's not you in the oven.
It could be Bell Hooks style. Was it Bell Hooks who did that?
No. Sylvia Plath. Very different from Bell Hooks. I think Bell Hooks like lived a happy life and was totally mentally sound.
I'm so sorry for getting the oven wrong. Whoa, she did not. Belle didn't deserve that.
No.
Woof.
We got off to a good start.
Smashing start as always. I'm good. I walked in, and for listeners who are just tuning in, Carey has on a fresh pair of kicks so fresh that I told her it looked like she arrived here on a wheelchair like Mariah Carey.
Yeah, which I did.
Which you did, of course.
And then they put me in a suitcase like Taylor Swift. Yeah. And then they dragged me in here.
And this is all to say that the treads on the bottom of the shoes have no sign of wear or tear. Yeah. Look at that.
It's going to go ahead and be blinding.
It looks like a pair of veneers on your teeth.
I love that. Yeah. It's their veneers for my feet.
And it's funny because I've rationalized like not replacing the white shoes that I have on where I'm like, I'm probably overthinking how dirty they look. And now that they're next to yours, I'm like, it looks like I've played a game of kickball in the 60s.
No, it looks like a before and after of Crest White strips.
Yeah. It's like the before of a carpet cleaning video.
Yeah. But actually the dirtiness of my old shoes was not the reason for me replacing them. It was the fact that they were worn down.
The treads were.
Oh yeah, the inside, the treads, everything. I mean, they were starting to feel like, when your shoe is so old that it kind of just feels like you're barefoot.
Yeah. Like you can feel everything underneath them.
Yeah. And I was like, my feet are sore from my orthopedic sneakers. That's
like
concerning.
Driving in my car where I'm like, certainly I shouldn't feel a paperclip that I just drove over, but
right, exactly. So, and I also got another pair that you'll see soon. I got two.
Really?
Shout out Hoka's.
Two pair.
Yeah.
Different color?
Yeah, because I wanted my white ones, but then I wanted like a fun color, and it honestly it reminds me a little bit of the color scheme of your white one.
Yeah, I was gonna say pastel-y
green, like light pink.
Yep,
so cute.
It's funny how we always find a way to like find our way back to a white shoe. Every time I get one, I'm like, you've learned your lesson. You were not responsible enough to have this commodity, sure. And yet, like a moth to a flame.
Like a moth to a flame. There's something about them, and like. Truly, they make me want to go to the gym because I'm like, imagine me on the treadmill with these.
Looking so cute. It's a little bit of incline.
Oh, a lot of bit of incline.
A lot of bit of music video.
Got to get that dump
boom,
truck
boom,
ass.
Pow.
Yeah, that boom, boom, pow for my winter cuffing season.
That boom, boom, pow. Yeah. And it also just looks so nice with a jean jacket too.
So nice.
Yeah. It's exactly how a white shoe was supposed to be worn.
But I literally couldn't take the subway because I'm like, it's just too dangerous to be walking around in these. I have to take a car.
Yeah, one subway ride and those are dusted.
Yeah, done and dusted. So.
Well, I was just saying I ruined a pair of one of my favorite shoes this weekend. I can't be trusted with anything that like needs to be taken care of.
Oh yeah.
I stepped in.
Good thing you're trying to have a baby soon.
Yeah. Oh right. Yeah. Well, that's for my stay-at-home wife to figure out. Yeah. Shout out James. But I stepped in a pile of manure so thick that the second it happened, I said, "There's no salvaging this shoe.
No,
this is the last time this shoe will be worn."
That's the shoe's karmic journey.
Yeah. And the whole time, well, like I stepped in it and was like, oh man, like what a bummer that like it's going to be treading on the bottom. And what I didn't realize is that it was so deep that it was actually like all mucky up to my ankles. Oh. But I didn't realize that until we had left this farm.
And you were like, what am I smelling?
And I was like, what's on like my calf now? And I was like, oh, it's from the whole shoe. That's right. I'm wearing a poop boot.
Yeah, it's poop boot.
A poopy booty.
Wait, I saw that you were at a farm.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
The second the temps dip below 70, I say,
it's farm time.
Upstate with me.
Yeah.
To an apple farm.
And of course I didn't get the invite, but that's totally fine.
We barely got the invite.
Oh, good.
It was a last minute sort of thing.
No, and it's been a while since I've seen you, and like maybe I'm just having a little bit of separation anxiety.
I think you and I, we say this every time. I think we are overdue for a trip, you and I.
Okay.
Wherever you want.
I'll go wherever.
Whenever you want.
Okay.
We had such a nice teaser of it. I'm happy that we're recording because we haven't shared with people news that's going to be coming about the pod.
Okay.
We won't share it, but there's news coming about the pod.
Okay.
In a fun way.
Sure.
Not in a scary way.
Yeah.
But as part of that news, we got to spend a day together just like for funsies. And we had a good old fashioned day drink together.
I got so drunk.
I was so supremely unwell. But I think that the way that we parted ways was like so true to form of how things end up for both of us. Like I was lying down in the back of an Uber alone and you were courting a new suitor outside of a deli.
Oh, right. I forgot about that guy.
Where did that end up? Did you guys end up seeing each other?
No, I ghosted him.
Sure.
I really appreciate the way that you encourage my random and weird interactions with people, despite the fact that they are uniformly ill-advised and wrong. Like this guy, whatever. We got drinks. I had 3 martinis. Not my fault, your fault.
Yeah. I encouraged the last one and I shouldn't have done that.
Well, and then I go, and it's like, I drink 3 martinis and then I say, time to smoke weed.
Yeah.
It's like, and I might as well shoot up some heroin while I'm at it. Like,
absolutely. Hence why you took to the deli.
So I took to the
sit off to the corner.
I sit off to the corner, which a place that I will not name because they are operating illegally.
Did you take heroin?
No.
Okay.
But there's this like one spot near me.
Did you take heroin? Just double checking.
No, Mom, I didn't take heroin. But they are like, I think one of the last remaining like bodegas that have weed. It's like mostly a front. Like they do have like 2 or 3 bags of chips.
Right.
But then like behind in the back, they just have like a trove of paraphernalia products. And so I went there and whatever, there was this guy hanging out outside and I looked good because we had just been hanging out.
Of course.
Anyway, yeah, he did ask me out and it was like gross. And he was like, I was actually reflecting on this like earlier today because he said, you're like my type to a T. And I'm like, did you ever stop to consider what my type is?
Right.
Like you're acting like because I'm your type, that means that
this is a sure bet.
That's a sure bet. It's
brother,
like,
you're wrong.
I'm walking in the opposite direction of you. So
yeah, and have you ever considered that I'm repulsed by you?
I'm repulsed, and you're sweating.
Like, and of course, I'm your type. And I am hot. He
was right. Like you don't understand how many people's type I am.
Sure.
And then he also
you're like the universal blood type. Like you belong to everyone.
I'm O positive or whatever. The fuck. But he was also waiting for a girl, as he was like waiting outside this convenience store.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this part of the story.
And he kept showing me his phone being like, look, like she's ghosting me, like she's not gonna come out. And I was like, so this makes you seem not appealing. Like,
imagine from that girl's perspective arriving like 5 minutes late to a blind date only to realize that you were ghosted because he found someone outside of a deli.
Well, also, so what was a huge red flag, and I didn't know we were going to get into this, but I guess I'm going in detail. What was a huge red flag was that he was showing me their texts, and like it had been a while since she had said anything.
Sure.
And then his attitude, like he was in one of his like most recent texts to her was like, at least just like tell me if you're going to like hang out with me right now. And it's like, she's not responding to you. Why are you showing up? She's showing up at her house.
Ew.
Like, I don't think she wanted him there. And so she just never came down.
Yeah. You see, the I need this context because you texted me like, hey, I got this guy's number. And I was like, shoot your shot, go for it. No questions asked. I'm a sucker for a meet cute. And so, of course, I disregard a lot of red flags when you present them to me. And I'm like, right, but couldn't that be your husband?
See, I think that you want something good to happen for me. And so you project that onto situations. I'm like a high risk,
high reward.
Which so am I.
But it's funny because I'm not that way for myself, but somehow I'm like projecting that on to you. I'm like, you got to risk it, sister.
Well, I know. And that's why sometimes I'm like, why is she giving me this advice? She would never do this.
No, of course. I please stop listening to me.
Well, I'm going to, because the last couple of things, like also
flopped hard
also
in your
the
face.
Guy who was like stalking me on TikTok, I had to block him too.
Right. The one who said he could give you a tour of the White House.
Yeah, he kept telling me that he was going to give me a tour of the White House.
I was like, how are you engaging in my friend's like Marxist content and also saying that you have White House access now?
I asked him that. I was like, I'm surprised that you like my content. And he was like, I'm educated and smart. And I'm like, no, I'm not saying you're not. I'm saying you work at the White House.
You're a vigilante. You're right behind enemy lines.
And he was like, I'm not MAGA. And I'm like, I realize that, but like, I posted a TikTok saying that we should go collectively and burn down the White House.
Sure.
And he said, please don't.
And he said, y'all want a tour?
Quick tour first, and then we'll get the kerosene.
Yeah. He said, I'll put you on the list. No worries.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, best to just have him continue to lurk.
No, I blocked him.
You're very friendly to your like the people who engage with your TikToks. Like you will always respond to a comment,
of
good
course.
or bad.
I love responding to the bad comments.
You're the people's princess.
Well, it's like I think a good engagement strategy, right? To like respond.
Of course.
So I always do. But then I get too friendly, and like if like this guy was commenting multiple times on every single one of my videos. And
just the same guy or
same guy. And then he was like in my DMs. And then he said something kind of inappropriate to me. And so I was like, okay, it's time to go.
Cut ties.
Yeah.
I did something good for us.
What?
So I'm on TikTok now.
This is amazing.
We could have an entire episode about this, by the way.
We need to have an entire episode about how many notifications I get. That just shows that you viewed my profile.
I just like checking in. My favorite thing to do is to because all of your content in my mind is worthy of virality.
Thank you.
So I'll check in on your profile every now and then just to see if the view counts like skyrocketed.
Usually they haven't.
I'm just keeping tabs.
Happened.
It's just an admin task that I like to do.
I appreciate it. It makes me feel loved.
Also news to me that people can view your profile. No views on mine.
Well, you need to be,
I need to be churning out a little bit more.
Wait, so tell me about your TikTok journey thus far.
Oh, okay. Well, the good thing that I did is that someone posted like a carousel of podcasts that they listen to. They're like the shows that are top of mind for me as someone in their mid-20s, and suspiciously, defying all odds, Floundering was not on the list. So I commented and said, you should peep Floundering.
And did they say anything?
No, not yet. Well, but I've been keeping tabs.
We're waiting. Yeah.
But I'm kind of expecting that to be maybe a watershed moment.
I think it will be. Yeah.
And there's nothing about my profile that would indicate that I'm tied to Floundering.
Right.
There's no picture of me on my account. Like I just kind of look like a bystander.
You're a fan.
I'm just a fan.
Well, there's another guy that follows me who's such a sweetheart, and he's appropriate and good. And I showed you this, but he just happened upon, he's been following me for a while, but then he found the podcast and said that it was wonderful.
This is our section, again, that we discovered our last episode where we share positive reviews from people.
Yeah. So
by the way, they're out there. People are liking what they're hearing.
And if you share one with us, then you could appear on the podcast.
You too could, be featured as part of this segment.
So something to think about.
Just, whatever. It's not a high bar.
So how much time are you spending on TikTok per day?
An inordinate amount of time.
Okay.
It's sickening because I literally told myself, I was like, you're only downloading this app so that you can share pictures that you're taking, because no one was paying attention to me on Instagram.
Right.
So I was like, it's not for consuming, it's for sharing and for people adoring you. Like there's going to be no active scrolling through the For You page. And that boundary lasted 76 seconds. And I am in so fucking deep, dude. I am in so I've never been in deeper with a social media app.
Yeah, no, it's really addictive.
And now I'm like doing this weird thing where I was on Instagram and I was trying to scroll the way that you
I just did that today and I got an ad and it was so much.
I was like, wait, my app is broken because it's not letting me scroll to the next thing. And then I blacked in and I was like, oh, you're on Instagram. You swipe in a different. So it's rewiring me completely.
Right. Yeah.
But I'm learning a lot. I'm privy to like way more darkness, but in like an interesting way.
Oh.
For example,
me too.
The hole that I found myself in is tied to Mount Everest talk.
Oh my gosh. It's like anything in the world is on TikTok.
And I literally don't know how it found me, but like it knows. It knows that it strikes the perfect balance of, I love the wonders of the world. I think they're fascinating. I think Everest is a natural wonder of the world. And if it's not, obviously, of course I'm wrong.
And arrest me.
Listeners, of course I'm wrong. I also like the morbid fascination of people dying on Mount Everest, of like getting frozen and being left there.
Okay.
There's also all of these crazy videos of people like unclipping themselves to take a selfie. And there's literally a video of someone like plummeting off the side. I'm watching
and
this,
you love
mind
that.
you, at 3 a.m. Mind you, I'm freshly out of REM sleep.
I mean, and it's everyone has like that side of their TikTok that's like, I'm gonna watch the darkest, scariest thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
The one that's like the aspect of Everest talk that's like it will get me watching like minimum 2 hours at a time is like dead bodies are treated as milestones. Like there are famous dead bodies along Mount Everest that people will be like, oh, we must be.
Made it to Old Man.
There's Old Man Jenkins.
Yeah, Old Man
frozen, waving at us.
Is it like a skeleton?
No, it's like because it's
like
so cold, they're like mummified. So they're still in their like bright colored climbing gear. Like
so they
their
just
face.
leave them there?
Yeah, because these people are
their loved ones.
Well, right, but like these people are in like what they call the death zone. Like apparently the human body shuts down at like 8,000 meters, and the last like 1,000 meters of the Everest summit is beyond the death zone.
Sure.
So if someone dies there, it's like I could either take you down and probably die, or continue on my own and still maybe die.
Right.
So it's kind of like me or you.
It's so crazy how little I have in common with anyone who would go do that.
Well, that's what the comments
like,
are. They're like, y'all are
not
fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Like you guys are sick in the head.
Yeah.
And then there's like amateur climbers who will like project a video and comment on like what went wrong.
Okay.
And anyway, it's a corner where I've found myself spending about 75% of my day.
And tell me, like, because that's just one facet of your algorithm. So you finish a video about Everest talk, you swipe. What's the next video?
I'll tell you right now. It's a baby named Coop, and he sits on a stoop. It's Coop on the stoop.
Coop on the stoop.
Coop on the stoop, and his parents basically remember the dog that was like Bones or No Bones?
Yes.
It's kind of like that, except there's a stoop that's either dry or wet, and is like, Coop gonna sit on the stoop. So it's like you just looked at gamut.
A dead body on the top of a mountain.
Saw an ice corpse tobogganed off the side of a mountain, and then it's Coop eating pumpkin bread. Like, yeah, something's wrong.
No, it does something to your brain.
It's altered me.
And like, I have this thing now with like, I mean, I'm on a lot of different doom, parts of TikTok. And I'm like, this quandary of this, I don't want to watch this. However, if I swipe, I'm a bad person.
Right.
So then I like watch it, but I'm like, I'm not having fun.
So I'm experiencing a similar like push-pull. I'm getting served a lot of like really troubling. It found me on Instagram too, but like extreme like complicated nonverbal children and like parents sharing their journey.
You did talk a little bit about that.
It found me on TikTok too.
How interesting.
And I like on one hand, I can see how it's really helpful for parents who have a nonverbal child, and there's like sometimes there's a lot of support in the comments, most of the time.
Yeah.
And then other times it's like people who probably aren't parents at all, like dudes living in a basement, commenting and like critiquing parenting styles. But I'm feeling the similar, like, is it bad if I keep scrolling? Like,
right.
Should I, for like educational purposes, watch this to completion?
But no.
And then, of course, I'm grooming my algorithm that's like
something you enjoy,
something that I'll get to the end of.
Well, and it's like, it's such a... it's only proving anything to yourself. Like, no one's going to know.
Of course.
Those people aren't going to care that you swiped by their video.
Of course not.
Because it's not meant for you.
No, it's like, it's like, you know, when you have like, you have to express sympathy towards like an inanimate object.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. When like, I bump into a table. Oh, my God, I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. Or like me choosing the most bruised banana at a grocery store because I'm like,
I feel bad for you.
I feel so bad that you aren't chosen yet. Like, if it's not me, it's no one.
No, it's like, me swiping is like, I'm hurting this video's feelings.
I'm hurting the videos. I'm not hurting the person's feelings. I'm hurting the file's feelings.
Yeah, wow.
So that's where I am in my journey with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
How interesting.
One other thing, like I went on to kind of like, of course, promote myself. There are people who are so famous for being so bad at what they do.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's always been true. But in this, like, specific niche that I was sharing within, I'm like, I am seeing so many just, like, untalented people having fame.
Yeah.
We've talked about this so many times. But it's, like, a different niche now that I'm, like, observing it in. Like, people just sharing bad pictures. And I'm like, but you're famous?
Right, but they're famous. That's like what sort of I flipped a switch recently internally where I decided that nothing matters and I'm just going to post whatever I want, whenever I want, all the time, every day. I'm posting something like, and I don't care. And it's because I saw so many people doing that and getting all these views and likes. And I'm like, one of them, I got to hit the jackpot at some point.
Yeah, well, no, truly. And also, like, it's just funny because I feel like the algorithm is not rewarding actually like what you're saying at all. Like, it's just, I'm convinced that it's like, how much time are you spending on the app? Are you liking other people's stuff? Are you commenting on other people's stuff?
Oh, that's interesting.
Because I've noticed if I like a few things or toss a comment out, that the next time I open my app, I'll have like a new like.
Oh.
Where I'm like, So I have to really put in effort for other people, for them to show up for me.
I'm curious about that side of TikTok that's like carousels of photos, because I don't get those because it's not my content consumption journey. But that's a side of TikTok that I haven't really been exposed to.
Well, I'm having no luck, so
okay,
it wouldn't.
I mean, it does seem like Instagram is more of the place for that, but I'm sure there's people who go viral for their photos.
Definitely. Oh, 100%.
Well, I think your photos are beautiful.
Thank you. And ultimately, that's, of course, all that matters.
And and here's the thing about TikTok, and people don't respect this etiquette at all, but I do. And I'm going to stop trying to impose my own morals onto other people. However, I do think I'm right. If I have a friend or even, frankly, an acquaintance that I know who's posting on TikTok, I'm liking that.
Yeah. It's the least you could do.
It's the least you could fucking do.
It's already a humiliation ritual to be on that platform to begin with. So just pat our heads. Just say it's going to be okay,
good, kid.
It's going to be okay. You're doing you're doing your best.
And I don't even need to watch the video in full. No. I'll just like it and move on.
Oh, just by virtue of the fact that I know your face, you're getting a like.
Right.
It should be that easy.
I have so many people who I once considered dear friends who I actually have now realized are my ops.
Yeah.
Because
this is the segment where we remind people that, by the way, it's easy.
By the way, it's easy to like it's whatever this is, it's easy to like it.
It's just do the bare minimum for the girls who are doing the most.
It's harder not to. And it actually really begs the question of like, so you hate me.
Yeah.
And want me dead.
Yep. So on a cellular level, there's something here you don't drive with.
I would love to sit down, and have a frank conversation about what it is about me that you're so disgusted by.
No, like, let's just talk about it.
Yeah.
And maybe we can come to a consensus.
Right.
Yeah, so it's been an interesting... Oh, and the other part of it that at some point I'll have to, of course, detox, separate, delete the app, re-download it shortly thereafter. Like, there's going to be an ugly cycle with this app, as there is with all apps that I'm on. The hypochondria indulgence on TikTok, I am out here thinking that I have multiple sclerosis. Like,
well, as we know, I have MS.
Well, I mean, we both do, thank God.
I told you about the symptom that I have.
Is it sneezing?
No.
Okay, because that's one.
Sneezing gives you MS.
Sneezing is a sign of unexplained sneezing. I'm like, look at me. Of course I'm sneezing. I'm red and swollen all the time.
I don't think it's unexplained, though. Like, you probably have like some...
Right, it's MS. It's MS. It's explainable.
No, but my symptom is weird.
Okay.
It's that occasionally I wake up and I feel as though my bed is shaking.
Okay.
And it's like, it feels like it's like an earthquake happening.
How often does that happen?
Like, I don't know, every other week.
Is it like similar to the feeling where you're catching yourself? You know, that like free falling feeling that people get?
I know what you're describing. It's not like that. It's when I wake up, but it's like more gentle. But so I'm like awake and I'm like experiencing this shaking. And then I recently did like put my hand out on my bed to be like, is my bed shaking or am I shaking?
Whoa. How long does it last for?
Like 10 seconds.
And are you like fully awake, or is it like you're in like a fugue?
I might be in a fugue state. But either way, I did Google it and it did say that I have MS.
So all roads point back there, or lead back there.
Yeah.
What was I going to say about that? Oh, you might have vertigo. Like
that would make sense.
This is, of course, another diagnosis that I gave myself once, but it was actually after one of, it was, I think, maybe like my first or second COVID shot where like I stood up and my world literally like Inception style, like tilted up in front of me. And I was like, oh, this is like, I'm dying. Like, this is what it feels like to be on your way out.
Right.
Like, this is like the world pushing
Soul
me out.
leaving my body.
And I laid down and like the feeling ended up passing, but it was like, yeah, apparently that's like true blue vertigo.
It would make sense because I was getting nauseous on the subway earlier.
Yeah.
Because sometimes they run that subway and it's like, hey, you know those like mousetrap roller coasters?
Yeah.
It's like that. And it's like, why is my like neck jerking around? This is a train.
The number, like, it happens so infrequently, but like when you're jerked from one side of the subway to the other, it's like, we can't be on trains that do that.
Can I just say, speaking of trains really fast, because I was on the train today and there was this girl who, it's like, this is this inexplicable like New York City thing where she had like packing tape and she was just wrapping various things in packing tape. Like she was wrapping like a box of tea bags in packing tape. She then did a box of like cookies.
Oh.
And then she did like a Target bag, like, you know, those like canvas bags.
Yeah.
She was just wrapping everything in tape. And of course, like it was packing tape. So it sounded like truly the entire train ride.
Was she like, you know how people used to make like duct tape wallets?
It was like that.
Okay. So
but with packing tape.
What in God's name?
No idea.
Well, she's an artist.
Sure, but there was this guy sitting across from me, and I felt like both of us were like equally trying to like keep our cool and not be like, hey, can you not? Because it was like I had my headphones on and I could still hear. It was just like disrespectful.
It is funny when you have like a classic New York subway experience. I had that recently on the way back from the office where I was on a subway car full of like seemingly corporate people.
What train do you take?
I take the 2-3, 4-5 or 2-3.
Okay, got
it. This specific time I was on the 4-5 and I was like on the Fulton. I was in Manhattan going down back to Brooklyn, and car full of like seemingly all corporate people. A lot of people had like lanyards on, like it looked like they were going back from a conference. Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden this like one guy in the corner of the train starts like, he's listening to music and he starts doing like a footloose dance. He's like in a blazer and a lanyard. I was like, okay, well, one anomaly. A guy in the middle of the train starts doing something similar, like he's doing his own dance God. And they're like every now and then being like, whoa, like snapping and and the whole time I'm like, oh, it's a flash mob.
Right, I thought it was a flash mob.
It was not a flash mob.
It was just those two
It was
guys.
Just like popcorn people having like really physical experiences to music.
Okay.
But yeah, there was like an older couple on the train that like kept trying to make eye contact with me, like, what fucking city do we live in? Yeah.
I mean, it is fun. Like, I do enjoy the oddities of this little town. But yeah, I mostly was like, I would like to know why we're doing this to the different objects.
Yeah. Right. And was it clear packing tape or like?
It was clear.
Yeah, that's a really bad noise.
It was a really bad noise.
It's a plasticky noise. Because if it was like that papery masking tape,
right,
different story.
No, it was a bad noise, and it was sort of incessantly happening. And she honestly seemed like she was having so much fun doing it. Totally. So I was kind of, and it's like
she's probably like selling them on Etsy for hundreds of dollars.
Sure, but it is just like, it's so weird that I almost like I can't tell someone to please stop doing that. It's like, because it's not hurting anyone technically.
Yeah, you with the tick, can you not?
Hey, can you? And I'm like, you know what? We have bigger problems in this world.
There are some subway creatures where you just have to be like, in the grand scheme of things, that's harmless.
Right. And that's what I was telling myself as I was sort of breathing through the experience.
Yeah. Oh my God. Another time, and I was at fault here. I had AirPods in with the sound canceling on. Yeah. I have to stop doing that actually on the subway because I like have missed announcements before and I end up like in Queens out of nowhere. But this guy kind of like approaches stage right and is poking his head under my seat and like popping up and looking at me and poking his head under my seat. And I was like, brother,
yeah,
what is going on? And so I like crossed my legs and turned away from him, and he kept doing it and trying to get in my face. And finally I was like, can I help you? He was like, my AirPods under your seat.
Oh,
I was like, of course.
Totally.
I'm so sorry.
Right.
I was like, like shielding my body, like, perv.
But also it's like, it's kind of on him to sort of make that known.
Yeah. Hold up a sign or something.
Tap you, say.
Yeah, hold up a picture of an AirPod for the love of God.
Put a picture of a chair and then a little AirPod underneath it and then show it to me.
Yeah. Do some charades. Like, I'm pretty handy at that game out of necessity. But so anyway, yeah.
Subway stuff.
Subwaystuff.com, etc. Subway stuff, etc.
What else is happening?
Well, we're moving into spooky season.
Which, thank God.
Which, thank goodness.
Also, because the past couple of days, okay, yeah, we had the nor'easter and like that wasn't fun. But like, it has been chilly. It has been cloudy.
It has been spooky. I cannot wait
here.
Yeah, and like the gory, I live on a block, thankfully, where people lean into like fear and gore in their decorations. It's not cute on my street.
We have cute. We have a mixture. I mean, there's a lot of skeletons, but there's also a lot of like Gourds.
Yeah. I have gore and you have gourds.
Yeah, you have gore, I have gourds. You know what would be fun if they made the gourds like bloody,
gory gourds.
Put like a knife. What am I thinking?
An EpiPen,
a knife,
an EpiPen. Yeah,
and in the gourd, and then have there be like
blood and guts
coming out of it.
Well, one of my mom's iconic pumpkin carving rituals was carving the pumpkin and having it puke up its innards with its seeds.
Yeah.
Man, I used to eat so many like toasted yummy pumpkin seeds. Like,
you should have those.
I know. I need to get back to the text. We used to do like salty, and then we would have like cinnamon sweet ones too.
I miss the innocence of that.
Me too.
Like of just like, of course I love it being spooky season now, but it's nothing compares to when you were like 10.
I know. I'm having like mine like pangs of nostalgia.
Yeah.
This time of year is always bad for that, but it gets me down, dude. Like thinking about how simple, and it's honestly like it's so niche, but even like really rainy Sundays where I'm like, I would have been cozy in matching pajamas watching Dragon Tales.
Yeah.
No homework.
Right.
No existential dread. No fear of multiple sclerosis.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah. It's hard to capture that.
It is.
And no matter what I do, like I can try to make my environment, you know, spooky. I can try to watch a movie or go to Trader Joe's and get a pumpkin sheet cake. But which, hey,
I mean, that does a lot of heavy lifting.
Also, Trader Joe's is doing a lot for the community.
They have really they've found a way to be basically indisposable.
Yeah. No, like I need one closer to me.
Yeah. The closest one I have is that one that's like in the haunted bank on Atlantic Ave. Have you ever heard about
a haunted bank?
Apparently it's haunted. It's a haunted Trader Joe's.
On Atlantic Ave?
Yeah. It's like Cobble Hill-y.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I don't know it. Okay. I always go to the one with the Alamo Draft House and the
of course,
Target. Yeah.
Yeah. The decal one.
Of course.
Yeah.
I've already had 4 boxes of butternut squash mac and cheese this season.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah. They know how to do it.
And I'm just like grateful for them. I was actually gonna make them my M&B, but I'm not. So now that I'm talking about it. But like they just really provide for us in a way that like no other stores are doing.
No.
Like,
I agree.
It's like products out the wazoo. And you know that like for Thanksgiving, there's going to be new ones. And for Christmas, there's going to be new ones.
And they like Starbucks, they're like, we don't fuck around with the seasons. We take our seasons seriously.
And by the way, I've been really enjoying my pumpkin vanilla candles from there.
Interesting.
So what's happening is that I'm having a foot cramp.
Oh no.
And I've been having it actually since, I'm going to take my shoe off actually. Since I was in the car. Okay, that actually feels a lot better.
You have to lean into it, I've learned.
Well, in the car, I didn't want to because I was with an Uber driver. And I was like, I don't want this guy to think I'm having a heart attack.
Yeah, and you're certainly not, you have no permission to put your hands near my feet, sir.
Oh, certainly not. And I don't think he wanted to, although he did have approximately 65 little trees in there.
Were they like stuck to his dash?
No.
Oh no, hanging.
They were.
The scented
there were
ones.
none of them hanging, but they were
shoved
just everywhere. They were shoved everywhere.
Was it the Black Ice brand?
I think so.
Every guy I ever courted had the Black Ice brand in their mom's car.
Can we also, as a society, come to terms with the fact that the little trees are more harm than good?
They gotta go. They are making me car sick on impact.
On impact, the fragrance that I was enduring in this Uber, and thankfully the windows were down.
Yeah. I'm going full golden doodle out of the fucking window in the back of an Uber.
Yeah.
I am mouth agape.
No, flies getting in there.
Flies going in the trap.
Yeah. But anyway, I was like trying to fend off my foot cramp. And I don't know if it's my new shoe that's doing it.
No, it can't be. They're too pretty.
I think it's because I've been eating bananas and I didn't have a banana today. So maybe my body is like.
As part of your new ritual, no?
My new oatmeal ritual.
So walk me through your bowl, start to finish.
It's so, we're really going all over the place, as usual. But it's pretty simple. It's just the maple and brown sugar Quaker oats.
Yep.
Instant, obviously.
Of course.
throw in the water. I always use water. I don't like to use milk in it.
It has so much flavor as is, and it's so filling as is.
I just prefer the water taste. Anyway, so pop it in the microwave, cut up my little banana.
Of course.
Usually only half a banana fits in the bowl, so I eat the other half just on the side.
You gotta finish the banana. People who are not finishing a banana cut in half.
I had a friend recently talk about this because she was saying that she was at an Airbnb with friends and someone took half a banana and left the other half on the counter, and that was like considered a huge faux pas. And I was like, I've been committing a crime.
As long as you state claims over the second half and tend to it at some point, but a half banana cannot go back into the communal pot.
I think it's just like at that point, eat the banana.
Eat the fucking banana.
Like it's not that much,
or enter into an agreement with someone who also needs half a banana for something.
Right. I mean, that's ideal.
Right.
But anyway, so I cut up half the banana, put it in the before I do that, I put the scoop of peanut butter.
Yes.
I let the peanut butter kind of assimilate into the oatmeal, and then I put the banana on top in an acai bowl style.
Yep.
And then I sprinkle it with cinnamon.
I also think that one of the best parts of having a food ritual is leaning into the artistry of it. Yeah. Like, it's fun to make your bowls look pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I recently have taken to rice cakes as a ritual.
Oh.
And I have a savory one that I really love, which involves like everything, bagel salt seasoning, avocado, some cucumber. And like, I am making art out of my cucumber. Good. And it is a 15-minute thing that no one can interrupt. I am, of course, humiliated when people see it, but it's important for me to have that time to make my rice cake. No, it's so nice.
And you've always been like the person who's diligent with their food and how they prepare it, and like you're very intentional about that, which I like.
Oh yeah, I mean, an autism diagnosis for sure, according to TikTok. But yeah.
Yeah, that's okay though.
We're all a little.
Oh my god,
the most interesting ones are.
And it just means you're talented.
Of course. We're just touched and touched and talented.
Touched by God.
Yeah, touched by the Lord and Savior.
And Tylenol.
Body and brain by Tylenol.
By Tylenol, of course.
Yeah, no, for sure. Wait, back to spooky season.
Oh, yeah.
Are you doing anything, like, do you have any costume
So
events?
For the first time in a while, I actually spent time thinking about a costume, but also I don't know. I'm not inspired.
I'm not either.
To like be anyone.
Yeah, I'm not either. I'm also just like not tapped into the zeitgeist the way that most people are. So I'm like, well, I can't dress up as any like Dune or Game of Thrones or romantasy character. So that's off the table for me, which is like, of course, the love language of all of my friends. So I'm like, okay, immediately I'm not impressing my friends. And I had a great costume last year and I feel like I can't do that again. But like, the bar has just been set high, and now I just feel like I don't want to do it again because I did well last year.
Yeah, I think it's fair to take a year off.
Yeah, I might take a year off.
I would love to be like a cartoon character, but I don't know what
Caillou.
Cartoon character. Yeah, like Caillou or Dora,
Caillou, for instance. Dora's a good one.
Yeah. I feel like that's what resonates with me the most. Like,
yeah, I mean, rocket power is always fun.
Rocket power or like wild thornberries.
Yep. I mean, you could easily do like a Boy Meets World Topanga moment.
I mean, that's like almost too much on the nose.
It's
like,
too right. There's no costume.
I basically am her.
right.
Which, like, of course, I have all the
life imitates art.
I mean,
you basically are in costume right now.
Oh, I know.
So yeah,
hair, everything.
Yep. I mean, I could always go from one of the boys in Stranger Things.
Oh,
actually,
yeah.
that's a pretty good one. Remember, I wore that wig one time.
No, I know.
And everyone was like, "You look like you're stuck in the upside down."
And you did.
And I was
totally do that.
I think that might be it.
Isn't it funny to think that your bachelorette was this year?
That I was just talking to someone about this. I was like, if you told me that was a decade ago, I'd be like, yeah, I'm aware.
Right.
Yes, I'm 41.
Yeah. No, I was thinking about that too because someone had mentioned like it hasn't even been a year since Trump.
That is what we were talking about. Where I'm like, you're meaning to tell me that it's only been literally 10 months? Yeah. Yep. That's feeling pretty dark to me, personally.
Oh, it's dark. It's dark.
It's real dark. And what's even trippier about it is like the weather right now feels like more than a year has passed since like it feels like we're at least a year past.
I mean, even in my personal life, I feel like more than a year has passed since like March, April of this year.
Yeah.
Like energetically completely shifted from that time to now.
Yeah. No, it feels like we went ahead and like erased a pretty substantial, and maybe that's just a trauma response. Like it's been dark out here.
Yeah, for sure. It's actually one of my my M and a B is going to be related to.
Oh, how are we on time?
We have 11 minutes.
Okay, amazing. Right. Okay.
Well, you have a story.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's a capsule story.
Please.
If we want to like stay within the spooky theme.
Yeah, so it's spooky season. So Isabelle has a spooky story that she's going to tell us.
I have a spooky story. So the reason I'm thinking about the spooky story is because since we were last together, I went to Hannah's wedding out in Denver,
right,
or Boulder.
Oh, yes.
And we were all reminded of the fact that we've been telling this like spooky story within and outside of our friend group for like years. And so much so that we've all believed that it actually happened to us. But the reality is the scary story stemmed from one of our dear friends, her friends growing up.
Okay.
But this has become like such a seminal story for all of us that we've told it to so many people that it's like taken on different life forms. It's like the sisterhood of the traveling scary story.
Uh-huh.
And it's real, which makes it even better.
It's real, but it didn't happen to any of you.
It's real, but it didn't. It's like kind of Mandela effect where like we've all just kind of like believed over time that this is a story about someone we know.
Right.
But I want to set the record straight. It's a story from our friend's friend from growing up in Toronto. And the story is this. The story is there are two sisters and they live in this big house in this like suburban kind of enclosed community in Toronto. And their bedrooms are separated by a Jack and Jill bathroom. Mm-hmm. So they have access to each other's bedrooms through this Jack and Jill bathroom. And one night, one of the sisters is in bed and she's texting her boyfriend.
Okay, flex.
Okay, first of all, that's the scary story.
And that's it.
One of them has a boyfriend and the other doesn't. And that's a wrap.
And it's one of the
bone chilling.
One of the classic horror tropes.
bone chilling. So she's texting her boyfriend and she's like, I'm just feeling off. I can't put a finger on it, but I can't go to sleep and I feel really uneasy. And so I'm just going to keep texting you until I can fall asleep. And he's like, okay, that sounds good. And so she's texting him and she's like, okay, I'm just going to go to the bathroom before I like put my phone down and try to go to bed. And so she gets out of bed and on her way out of bed, she kicks something and it goes, oh. Like she kicks something on the ground and it makes a noise.
And it responds.
And hears it scuttle. And so she shrieks and she runs into the Jack and Jill, shuts the bathroom, locks it, goes into her sister's bedroom and is like, something is in my room. And so they sit in there for a little bit. And meanwhile, they're like hearing pitter patters and finally it stops. And they go back into her bedroom. They turn on the lights. Nothing is there. But they call the cops and they explain the whole situation. And they were basically like, okay, so a man was in your bedroom. And based on how quickly this man exited your house, he knows your house incredibly well. And so essentially, I think they ended up catching the man, but he was like army crawling towards her bed.
Oh my God.
In the middle of the night.
Thank God she had a boyfriend.
And thank God she had a boyfriend. And so the moral of the story is have a boyfriend.
That is, I mean, honestly, yeah.
Literally have a boyfriend.
Because then she could text him and be like, something creepy is happening. And like, she has those to look back on.
Of course, she has receipts.
Right.
And timestamps,
yeah,
obviously.
Timestamps. Imagine if she didn't have a boyfriend.
No, exactly. The cops wouldn't believe her.
And this
They'd
is
say,
why...
wait a minute, a harlot? Complaining about a man in her bedroom.
Right.
No. I smell desperation.
You wanted it.
You asked for it. So based on our reports, you asked for it?
So, right.
Yeah.
That is really scary. I'm so happy that she didn't like get hurt.
I know. Yeah. And like, it's also scary that that same man was probably like had this all charted out. Like he probably had like a plan of attack based on how many times he had been in this house.
I'm sure he was casing in, doing all that stuff.
Totally.
For a long time. Like imagine he's probably been in that room before.
100%. Well, that's what the cops were implying. Like, this guy had a blueprint. Like, he knew the room really well. He knew the exit plan. Like, anyone who usually breaks in, and there was no evidence of like a broken window or like something broken. Like, it wasn't a break-in. It was like this guy knew how to enter and leave.
Right. I do believe that this happened to your friend's friend, but it does also kind of sound like those chain emails that were sent around back in like 2006.
Send like 27 eggplants to your friend, or else
send this story to 12 people, or else he's going to come into your house tonight.
Guess what? So one of those was recently forwarded to me, and I absolutely was like, I'm not fucking chancing it.
No, please send it to me.
Yeah. No, I don't mess with that realm. Bloody Mary to this day is like still the scariest story. There was a whole like year of my life where I did not go to the bathroom in 3rd grade because I was like, I'm not going to meet her in there.
No.
That's not going to be the way that this is going to go down.
Yeah.
And of course, my OCD, I was like, I would say it under my breath. Like I couldn't stop myself from being like, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary.
That is so real.
Just to be like, is it real?
And it's good to know that you can say it a lot. And it's okay.
I was like peeing down the side of my leg because of how fast I was trying to get in and out.
Oh, poor girl.
Pee-pee pants.
Well,
poopy shoes and pee-pee pants.
Just all the different clothing garments have something else on them.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for sharing that. It was definitely appropriately spooky.
Yeah. And, just a reminder, it's important to check under your bed. It's important to check behind your shower curtain.
It's important to have a boyfriend.
And it's important to have a boyfriend when your sister doesn't.
Yeah. If you have a loser sister, make sure that you are hot and popular.
And make sure that you have a Jack and Jill bathroom. Yeah. Or else where the hell else are you going to escape to?
Oh, my God.
Yeah. So also just an important story and reminder, like if someone tells you a scary story, take it. It's yours now.
Yeah, it's yours.
And share it with as many people as you can. Yeah. And don't be afraid to embellish it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I've been telling people that I'm Elizabeth Smart. It was horrible what they put me through.
It was terrible out there.
Well, it is about time for us to
wrap it up.
Do our closing segment.
Okay.
So our closing segment is called Message in a Bottle. And it's where we send a love note out into the ether of something that we just want to express our gratitude for. So that's pretty much it. Do you have one?
I do have one. And I'll keep it quick. I went to my first silent disco.
How was it?
It was so much fun.
I want to go to one.
It was like, so I, of course, I don't like organized fun. Like I'm not a board game person. I love a dance party. Mm-hmm. And so for me, I'm like, is this going to like get in the way of what I really want to do, which is just like have a big dance party? Mm-hmm. Like, is it going to feel too like organized or rigid? But it was like pure elation. And it was really funny to see like what certain people's channels were. Like my friend's dad was on like the Charlie XCX station the entire time. This was like,
okay, love that your friend's dad was there.
Oh yeah.
Was it at the wedding?
It was the wedding.
Okay. Oh, yeah. So fun.
And the best part of the whole silent disco news to me is taking off your earphones and listening to people like very quietly sing to themselves.
Oh my God, that's so cute.
It was adorable. It was community. It was the undercurrent network that connects us all. It was very Jungian.
Very Jungian.
So of course I was drawn. And for anyone who has not planned their wedding and is intending to have one, invite me and, of course, pencil in a silent disco.
I would love to do that.
It was so... I had low expectations and left being like, I need to do that at every wedding.
Actually, I think like as someone who is like has sensory overload issues, I think it's like a perfect scenario for me. Like I would go clubbing more if it was like silent disco vibes.
Well, because you could also opt out. You could also be like, I just wanted to be quiet for a second. And then when you did opt out, it was dead silent and quiet. And it was lovely and serene. Also, there's like a very funny hive mindset that goes on where like you'll all of a sudden start to see people's headphones turn one color. And you're like, oh, a good song must be on that station.
Oh, is it like, what does that mean?
So like the headphones glow a certain color. And one of the colors is like punk rock, like punk pop rock, whatever, like fuck me, fuckme.com. The other one was like hip hop and R&B, and then the other one was like girly pop. Mm-hmm. And so you could always see like what station someone was on.
I see.
Which is how I knew that my friend's dad was like only listening to Charlie.
That's so funny.
But yeah, like all of a sudden you would see like all of them turn to blue, and you would turn it on. It was like Promiscuous by Nelly Furtado. And then everyone would be absolutely porping orf to Nelly.
God.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds so fun.
Yeah. And people got to like collectively add their songs to each playlist. So it was like a very communal.
So was there a DJ or was it mostly that?
It's like one, I guess it's like one, or like there's three, it all connects to like a playlist, and it's like splits out. It's like a thing that you
pre-program it.
You pre-program
it. Okay,
it.
got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, that's how I'm going to be.
Oh my gosh.
Had the time of my life.
So a lot of content came from that wedding.
A lot of content
for the podcast. So thank you to Hannah.
And of course, thank you to life experiences that happen in between recordings.
Shout out life experiences.
Shout out life experiences.
Well, my message in a bottle goes out to Ice. Shout out Ice.
Whoa.
And the reason for this is because I, like many of us, have struggled with feelings of shame in life and this existential question of like, am I fundamentally bad? Mm-hmm. That of course stems from childhood trauma and generational whatever stories. Shout out to Ice because they are making it really easy to believe that I'm a good person.
Yeah.
They're doing the damn thing. Like every good like story needs a good villain. Mm-hmm. And these people are giving us, they're feeding us.
It's uniting a lot of people, like from unexpected corners. Like totally. I saw one of these Instagram accounts that I follow, which like every now and then will post something where I'm like, oh, what side of history are you on?
Right.
But they posted like could have been AI news clip, but it was like Ice dog killed an ice raid. And I was like, okay, so we all fucking agree that these men deserve to go out the most painful way possible.
Right. They're really, and it's good that you said that because it's like, we're getting all the different sub demos of, because if there's a lot of people who don't give a fuck about if humans are sent away, disappeared, or killed. But if a dog enter an animal, they're foaming at the mouth.
Oh, yeah.
They're saying, get me a pussy hat. I'm taking on the streets.
I want a feminist pin and a pussy hat. And
I want a
nevertheless
she persisted button.
Yes.
And I'm going to be taking to the streets.
Yeah. No, that's so on the nose and spot on, where it's like, actually, my moral compass is about as centered and true as it gets.
Literally, like, I would never do what you guys are doing because I'm good and you're not. Period. So the case is closed. Like,
yep.
No more questioning.
No, we can actually like put this case folder away.
Yeah.
Carey's good.
Carey's good.
Carey's great.
And most of us are. And we're all learning that.
Yep.
And it's really empowering.
No, it's like, it's literally causing light bulbs to go off for people who I thought were previously bad.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's creating forgiveness within me for others. Like it's, of course, obviously, you know, I'm joking. Like I wouldn't give them gratitude, but
no.
It's sometimes nice to see the contrast and say, I'm against this.
It's also activating people who didn't think they could be activated where, so of course, no gratitude, but it's just like, the real debasement in some people brings out goodness where it was idle for a while.
Well, and it's like that, like we're seeing this footage of these things. It's like, oh, there's like real evil at work here. Like this isn't some stupid bullshit of like, oh, maybe I said something that someone was offended by and maybe that they hate me now. It's like, it's not like that.
No.
It's like, this is a black and white situation.
Yeah, no, masked strangers are brutally kidnapping, robbing, stealing,
etc. Yeah. So
it's giving police state. It's in the worst way imaginable.
It's really scary. And I do, I'm really grateful also for freedom of speech and being able to have a podcast.
Yes.
And hopefully we still have that.
This message in a bottle goes out to freedom of speech while we still have it.
Thank God for that.
Yeah.
And I'm going to keep saying my shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for that, Emma.
Thank you for hearing it.
Of course.
I was nervous to say it, but I am happy that I did.
No, it's the dog post today was like, oh, every corner of the internet is on the same page.
Like, we just need ICE to like do something mean to Taylor Swift and like
lights out
for them.
Lights out.
Can you imagine? God, it would be so easy.
Yeah, we would have a new president in office
if we could harness the power of the Swifties for good.
Yeah.
We would be unstoppable. Climate change would be eradicated. Poverty, no more.
Yep.
Fuck.
No, they are really powerful. By the way, they're all starting to change their tune on this new album. Like they now they like it.
Oh God.
And it was all part of the plan.
Right. It was an Easter egg.
It was And if you were paying attention to the numerology, you would have actually learned that this was all part of her plan.
Right.
Yep. And what an appropriate note to end on.
Seriously.
By the way.
Great cultural commentary.
Great stuff. As always from Floundering LLC. Yeah. Just the sharpest and most poignant observations served hot and fresh always.
Hot and fresh and steaming.
Fresh, like my poopy boots.
Call back.
And by the way, call back. Comedic genius.
Well, I'm sure you all really enjoyed this quick little episode as we did.
Oh, it's always a treat, sister girl. I love you. And we love you guys.
Love you,
Thanks for hanging. Bye.
Bye.